time is 9:26 a.m. Good morning. The news headline: Cows will be sold at 2 million naira if Southern governors passes anti-grazing law. Miyetti Allah. The Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association has warned that the price of a cow could go up as high as 2 million naira if the Southern governors starting from the Lagos state government passes the proposed anti-open grazing law. The association's zonal secretary for Southwest, Maikudi Usman, made the disclosure on Wednesday during a one-day public hearing organized by the State House of Assembly on the anti-open grazing bill. Mr. Usman said ranching, as been proposed by the government, was capital intensive and his member could not afford it. If cattle are bred in one place, the price could go up to about 2 million naira each. We agreed with some local chiefs in other states that anyone who wants to rear cows in a location should register and should indicate when he is leaving, he disclosed. The Miyetti Allah leaders added that the best way to breed cattle was to move them from one place to another, saying that they were moved to different places during the rainy and dry season. Our breeders are not used to breeding cattle in one place. They move from here to another place. When we say we will keep cattle in one place, the owner of the cattle will not have funds to feed the animals in one place. Making further excuses, Mr. Usman pleaded with the government for more time to enlighten herdsmen on breeding cattle in one place rather than encroaching on farmlands. We are pleading with the Lagos state government to give us more time to go tell our people and train them how they will be breeding cattle in one place and not encroach on farmers' land, he said. Mr. Usman further urged the state government to subsidize the cost of raising the animals in one location. He detached his group from criminal herdsmen that have been destroying people's farm from other criminal activities such as armed robbery and kidnapping. A Fulani man moved from one place to another to ply his trade, but we have some bad eggs that are fomenting trouble. The government should allow us to tell our people that they don't want our cows to destroy people's farmlands, he pleaded. We have met with the stakeholders in Ekiti, Ondo, and even Oyo State, and we have reached agreements with them. In his own remarks, the president of the Lagos State Sheep Farmers Association, Mustapha Ibrahim, said that the bill was not meant to attack anybody, but it was all embracing. Mr. Ibrahim noted that the land resources were very important to the state, adding that the relationship between cattle herders and farmers should be symbiotic. He also called for legislation to promote the creation of farm estates across the state. Also, chairman of Lagos State Ranchers, Alabi Kazim, urged the assembly to support the cattle breeders as breeding cattle in one location could be expensive. Earlier, the Lagos Speaker Mudashiru Obasa in his keynote address said it was important to address the issue of cattle rearing that would affect the security of lives because it was a pointer to peaceful coexistence and other human desires. Mr. Obasa, represented by the Deputy Speaker Wasiu Eshinlokun Soni, said that the issue of cattle rearing and open grazing called for concerted efforts for stability and economic development. In his welcome address, Chairman House Committee on Agriculture Kehinde Joseph said the proposed law was meant to ensure peace between herders and farmers in the state. Mr. Joseph said it was meant to ensure the registration of herders and prohibit cattle roaming and imposes stiffer punishments on those who carry arms to rear cattle. It will forestall herders-farmers clashes and redefine social and economic activities in the states. Members of Cattle Breeders Association will be sensitized on new developments and will ensure strict compliance with the law when it is passed, he said. Over the years, criminal invasion of farmlands by herders has resulted in deadly clashes around the country. In the past few months, governors from southern Nigeria have pushed for outright ban of open grazing in the region, setting a deadline for the enactment of enabling laws. And Fulani herdsmen have been accused of perpetrating criminal activities such as rape, kidnapping, destruction of farms, etc. in forests and highways in the country, especially in the south. The bill was entitled "A Bill for a Law to Prohibit Open Cattle Grazing in Lagos State and the Trespass Cattle Land and for Other Connected Purpose NAN." And the news analysis is quite simple. This is a reaction from the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, known as MAGBAN, whereby through their association zonal secretary for Southwest, known as Maikodi Usman, they made a disclosure at a one-day public hearing organized at the State House of Assembly on the anti-open grazing law. We know this anti-open grazing bill has been passed into law by some states, and it has been said that they should not openly graze cows again. You know that there should be, they are considering ranches whereby the cows are kept in one place, and until they are ripe for being used, they are to remain just in one location rather than just flying everywhere, and destroying the farmlands of people, and some of them using it as a means to cause trouble in the land, by killing, raping, and performing some other criminal activities. And as a result of this, Mr. Osman said that ranching, as proposed by the government and people, is actually expensive, and that their members cannot afford it. He said that if they are to breed them in one place, the price of cow can actually go to 2 million naira per one, and that they have agreed with local chiefs and other states that no problem, that their people are going to register, and they would also indicate whenever they are leading. He said that the best way to breed the cattle was to move them from one place to another, because during the rainy and dry season, it was actually needed, that their breeders are not even used to breeding cattle in one place, because they move from one place to another. And if they will be doing such, then no problem, that they are pleading that the Lagos state government should give them more time so that they can enlighten and train their people on how to breed cows in just one place. And they urge the government also to subsidize the cost of raising the animals in one location. They detach themselves from the group who are killing people. They said that actually there is no how they will not have bad eggs amongst them, that truly they have bad eggs, and they want that anybody that is caught, that they would actually release them to them, and that no herdsmen should actually be grazing their cattle with any sophisticated arms like AK-47, like we always see in pictures. And Mr. Obasa, represented by the Deputy Speaker, said that the issue of cattle rearing and open grazing called for concerned effort and stability for economic development. Time 9:34 a.m. Good morning. Thanks for listening.